la la. Welcome to the culinary magic of the Emirates in Berlin. Can anyone guess what I have in here? This is going to be a beautiful program tonight. Have a look. Have a look. Maybe you can tell what it is. For those of you who know, it'll be the most delicious dessert and the quickest dessert that you have ever made. All right. This is going to be typical Emirati. I'm using Emirati or dates from the United Arab Emirates from Abu Dhabi. Wonderful and exquisite. If you have your own dates, your own favorite dates, use your own favorite dates. But if you happen to get here in Europe or anywhere else around the world, by the company Date Crown, get them. They're just exquisite. I don't work for them. I'm not sponsored by them, but they're just simply delicious. All right, let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to cut them open and fill them and eat them with ice cream. And everybody has ice cream at home, right? If you don't have ice cream at home, just try to get it from the store or you make your own as you wish. I prefer to make my own, but if you have no time, you use a commercial ice cream and it's so exquisite. All right, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to cut the date with this sharp knife, not all the way through, halfway through, and I will just pry it open and remove the pit. This is the date pit, which you're going to keep. You can actually use it to plant it or keep it, dry it, and we will roast date pits in about a month time. And you can use it instead of coffee. All right, here we go again. We're going to do this 5 times. And if it cuts open, it doesn't matter. You're just going to stick them together and they are fine like this. 3 more to go. We're going to cut halfway through, or a little more than half if you wish. Just pry it open. Be careful not to break it. And if it does, don't worry. I just removed the pit. And here we go. 2 more times. This is what you're going to be using or giving actually to your guests when you don't have a dessert at home. Just take your dates out of your cupboard, cut them halfway, remove the pit, and add ice cream. This is what we're going to do right now. All right, let's take the ice cream out of the freezer. And, oh, there we go. Homemade pistachio ice cream. You can use the ice cream of your choice. Okay, you take a knife, just a simple knife, and apply pressure to your ice cream. And there we go. Here, you take your fingers and shape it any way you wish. You take your date, your open date, and simply push it in. That's all. Isn't this lovely? Here we go again. We're going to simply, homemade ice cream is always just a little harder than the commercial one. And that's all right. Here we go. We're going to push it into the date. This is lovely. And I'm going to show you how you're going to decorate it, which is going to be nice. Very, very nice, actually. All right, here again. This you can do under 10 minutes. You're going to simply insert it into the date, push it, and you've got it. Again, we're going to repeat this about 3 more times. You can actually add a large amount if you wish. I have a large piece here. Haha, look at this. And if you love your ice cream, simply go this way. This is lovely. And the guests, this is such a beautiful, not only beautiful, but very delicious date. And you're going to freeze it as well. This is not going to be soft. All right, here we're going to pry this inside. Squeeze a little. And if it melts, don't worry about it. It's going to freeze in the freezer. So we're going to do this 1 more time. And look, it's a large amount. Look at this. Here we go. We're going to simply push it into the date and push it. Now, what we are going to do now is simply keep the pits. You can plant these pits or you can dry them. And next time you will learn how to roast them and make coffee out of them. All right. So here, I'm going to simply paste this into the freezer. This is exactly where it should be for a couple of hours, and you'll have frozen dates and lovely ice cream with it. And step 3. All right. I like magic, because I can do magic. I have frozen dates here, and I'm going to simply show you how to decorate them. You can decorate it by simply dipping it into the caramelized pistachios, if you wish. You can simply push it in. There we go. And place it here on the side. You can decorate it any way you want it. And I have pistachios which are not caramelized, which are just roasted, dry roasted. Woo! All right. That's all right as well. There we go. You have your pistachios. Now make sure you push it in. And you have your pistachio. And you can also use barberries. Barberries, the ones that I have here, come from Iran. You can order them online. Any online shop will do. Or if you happen to be in a country where you can buy barberries, then by all means buy barberries. They are very similar to cranberries, but not the same as cranberries. They're still frozen. See, these dates are absolutely frozen. And if you wish, you can have the whole pistachio in there. That'll give a real crunch when you bite into it. And it's just so lovely. There. We're going to decorate them as we go on here. And I have here caramelized almonds. Look at this sliver. There are 2 slivers put together. Lovely. And I have more to show you. And we'll stick with the red. Here I'm just going to push it in and let's see what happens. Isn't this lovely? This is easier. There we go. And if they fall down, don't worry about it. All right, I'm going to push this one here into the roasted pistachio without sugar. If you're not into the sugar, simply do not use the caramelized version. You can use whatever you wish. And if you have raisins and you prefer raisins, you can use raisins. Look at this. This is so exquisite. We're going to put it right there. And again, with almonds, I'm just going to push it in. Not sure if it's going to stick, but perhaps. And if not, you're going to help it. There we go. With the sliver on the side. All right. And those who don't want to have any topping at all, you will have plain in the front. There. We'll have 4 plain pistachio ice cream filled dates. This is another one with pistachio. And guess what? We're almost done. And now what I've done, I've scooped my ice cream, my pistachio ice cream before the show. And with my fingers, I'm just going to place these here into my little goblet. And you can share these with lots and lots of people, with your friends if you wish. And if you don't wish to share it, you can have more. Each person gets a goblet, for example. I'm just going to clean this. And nothing goes without coffee. So you have your ice cream, any ice cream of your choice, frozen dates, which means you fill the dates with ice cream, you froze them, you remove them, you top them, and it's ready. Now these toppings, you're going to leave them here. Each guest serving him or herself may wish to have more topping. They can just simply take the topping and top with more of their choice. Now the coffee. Nothing goes without coffee in this household. So we're going to, the rubber gloves, they're not very, they just slip here. All right, here we go. We have our Arabic coffee, just a little bit of it. Oh, how exquisite. How does it get any better than this? Now, if you're going to have your coffee, you're going to have your coffee with your ice cream here on the side. I'm going to have it a close-up. And here on the side, we have rose water. You can just sprinkle, just drop a few drops of your rose water onto the ice cream there. And if you wish to have a little rose water in your coffee, you can do that as well. There we go. And it's just exquisite. Now, the fragrance of rose water, burned pistachio nuts or caramelized, and caramelized almonds, and roasted pistachios without sugar, and barberries without sugar, and any topping of your choice, it is presentable, or actually presented and all ready to be served under 10 minutes. These is so typical for the Emirates especially when you go to Dubai. This is what you can order. All right, with this thought in mind, I hope, give me a comment, tell me how it tasted, and share it with your friends, share it with your family. If you cannot meet them, do it online, and you can actually do it together and share it any way you wish. All right, sweeties, take care. I'd love to see you next week. Bye.